Hello, my name is Charmaine. I'm with the Community Engagement Team at the University of Ottawa. I'm here to talk to you about community service learning for your course ECH4330. What is community service learning? It's an academic program that allows you to complete a real-life experience in the community as part of your course. So you can get involved in experiential learning, that is learning by doing, working with an organization for which you have a real mandate that provides support to the organization in ways that only you can give. What are the advantages? Here are some of the advantages that the students over the years have pointed out to us. I'm sure that you'll find a couple more if you take the time to do the community learning experience. How does it work? First of all, you can look at the volunteer opportunities in the Community Engagement Navigator. You will find the Community Engagement Navigator through your UOZone account, UOZone applications, select Community Engagement Navigator. Once you've looked at the Community Engagement Navigator, you will find on the student reference sheet, another document provided, the student reference sheet will explain exactly how to proceed to look at the volunteer opportunities that are currently available and to select a volunteer opportunity once the selection period is open. So you can now look at the volunteer opportunities that are offered, and then on May 6th, you will have the chance to select an opportunity when the selection period opens. Once you select a volunteer opportunity, you will receive an email notification confirming that you have that volunteer placement, and we ask you to contact the placement supervisor. The email address will be in the email that you will receive. Contact them and introduce yourself and ask for an initial meeting. The initial meeting will allow you to ask questions that you have concerning the work that there is to be done, to talk about a work plan, to talk about a schedule, and so on, so that you feel comfortable that you have all the information you need to be able to start that placement. While you are completing your volunteer hours, you will have in the Community Engagement Navigator a timesheet that you will fill out up to the total of 20 hours that you need to complete for this particular course. And your record then is that timesheet that will be validated by the placement supervisor at the end of your placement, and which will be taken into account by your professor, who has access to all of the timesheets, and your placement supervisor will also complete a very brief placement evaluation to give you feedback on your work. You will, during your experience, complete a reflective activity as well, and you'll find the information in your course syllabus or with your professor on how the CSL component works, including the reflective exercise and how the grading will work as well. Once your placement is complete, you'll be able to complete a survey that we may send out to have your feedback on your CSL placement. You can obtain a co-curricular record, which is free. It's a lovely document that confirms that you completed your volunteer hours with this organization, and to which you can add any other volunteer experience that you're completing this year, or that you completed last year, or that you will complete between now and the end of your studies at the University of Ottawa. So look at the co-curricular record. It's a great opportunity to have a document that confirms your commitment to the community, and that lists different experiences, work experiences that you've had as a volunteer. The employers really like to look at that when you're looking for a job. You can use the services of the Career Corner to showcase your skills that you have learned or used during your community service learning experience. The Career Corner offers free services to University of Ottawa students, and you can visit them at any time or look to what they offer online. They can help you with your resume and showcase your experience. So we do have a little bit of information here about placements that are offered for ECH 4330 for this spring summer. There are 5 positions with the project Community Mobilization in Crisis, which is a lovely research teaching project that you will absolutely love working for. Very, very interesting work going on there, and you would work collaboratively with the team members who are working on this. You also have the opportunity to work with CESOC, a French language organization in Ottawa that welcomes Francophone immigrants to Canada. The newcomers will be matched with one of you. This is one position for a match with a newcomer family or a newcomer per individual. And your job then is to help that person better integrate into the local community by offering them orientation or providing help to access public services and so on. For this placement, you will need a police vulnerable sector check as a prerequisite to be able to apply for this placement. Another opportunity is the World Service University Service of Canada local committee here on campus, which looks after the student refugee program, which sponsors students to pursue their education at the University of Ottawa if they are refugees in refugees camps around the world. So they're looking for some support for some of their administrative tasks this spring. And it's a great opportunity to get to know what this committee is doing, and they're doing a wonderful job. Find out more about them by working with them. You can also propose a placement. If you have a placement that you think would be a good fit for this course, please send me an email and I will let you know what you need to provide. You will have a form to fill out for the placement proposal, and your organization that you are working with may have to complete a community service learning agreement with the University of Ottawa if they don't have one already. So let me know and make sure you get your approval of your professor for what you're planning to do, and then let me know what organization you're planning to work with and what it is you plan to do in a very, very brief email, and I will then tell you what documents you need. Your documents will need to be provided by May 13th, all of the documents by this date at the latest. So please, if you're going to do that, try and get your documents together as early as you can. We just mentioned police record check, that if your placement requires a police record check for the vulnerable sector, and we have one, that's the placement with CESOC that requires that. We recommend that you do not select this placement if you do not already have a valid vulnerable sector check. Thank you very much. Here is a slide just to explain how to access the navigator to look at the volunteer opportunities that are there. So just study that carefully, and as you say, it's very easy to follow the registration period. So make sure you look at what's available and decide on your priorities before the registration opens. So the selection period as such starts May 6 at 10 a.m. and it closes the same day, May 6 at 4 p.m. Placement proposed by students. Again, all the forms and documents must be submitted by May 13th, and your volunteer hours must be completed by June 13th. The Career Corner, again, is a valuable service. Please consider it. We have the Pathy Foundation Fellowship that we like to highlight to students that are in their 4th year. Maybe this will be for you. Please take a look at the requirements and see if it is. Also want to talk to you about the Horizons Career Development Program, where you can complete online modules in different areas of career development that will help you along your career path. So to learn more, there's a QR code here that you can follow up on. Here is my coordinates, my name, Charmaine, with the email address where you can reach me. Be happy to answer any questions you have. If you have questions, please feel free to contact me at any time. Thank you so much. We have, excuse me, a copy of this presentation will be in your Brightspace. There will be a Q&A session that will happen on Friday, May 3rd, 12:31 p.m. And the coordinates are in on the paper where you have this video contact. Thank you. Bye.